Your Stormwatch 9 forecast.
Huge range in readings today, from 60s at the coastline, 70s, and even lower half of the 80s in western portions of the state. Same air mass in place as what we had over the weekend, partly to mostly sunny skies after some rainfall up in the North Country. Skies there still continuing to clear, and even though temperatures there are significantly cooler, you should jump above 70 degrees as we go through the afternoon. As far as the weather is concerned for the next several days, going to feel like summer. Along with it, we're going to likely have some summer-like thunderstorms to contend with. 1 or 2 rounds of storms. The first one happening late tomorrow afternoon and into tomorrow evening, and then there will be the actual front eventually coming through as we work our way into the afternoon on Wednesday. As far as timing is concerned with the next system moving through, no risk today, but it is tomorrow that we will have some isolated thunderstorms. Again, a lot of this activity is going to be after 5 o'clock tomorrow. We will likely have a couple of heavier downpours or gusty winds involved with anything. These are going to be ongoing through New York and Vermont and trying to push their way in our direction as we start to lose the heating of the day later in the day. If we're going to put the chance at around 20% tomorrow, I'd put it at around 30% for the afternoon on Wednesday, with the front eventually coming through. Had some rainfall through the North Country, a few rumbles of thunder as well. Here is the warmer, more humid air heading in our direction, and there is the front that eventually comes in here on Wednesday. You can see all is quiet for the evening commute and through tonight. It is tomorrow afternoon we'll start to see the first storms move through, but before that, it is a warming trend, and again, feeling more like summer. Let's head over to meteorologist Matt Honig for more on that.
Yeah, Kevin, looks to be the first real taste of heat and humidity so far this season. For a lot of southern New Hampshire, this probably will wind up being the first 90-degree day of the year, even some mid-90s possible in the Merrimack Valley, 80s to the north. But here's the thing, we could be chasing record highs in a few spots. Concord's record tomorrow is probably going to stay put. That was set back in 1962 at 97. But Manchester, Portsmouth, Lebanon, all flirting or just barely breaking record high temperatures on Tuesday. Plus, it'll feel even more uncomfortable given the humidity levels rise. Those dew point temperatures very manageable today, meaning the air is still quite comfortable, but a different story tomorrow. Quite muggy out there as the dew points rise into the 60s. And it's that combination of heat and humidity that will eventually lead to more of those thunderstorm chances. Let's break down the hour-by-hour timeline of when those get going. We'll send you back over to Kevin for more on that.
Thanks, Matt. And again, all is quiet this afternoon, tonight, and through the morning hours tomorrow. It is tomorrow afternoon we'll start to see showers and storms develop. Of course, tomorrow supposed to be the 90-degree day with that higher humidity in place. So a plenty warm and humid atmosphere for anything to develop back through New York and Vermont. If that activity holds together, I think after about 5 or 6 o'clock, you'll notice coverage is fairly widely scattered to isolated, maybe at around 20% chance. The better chance will likely be on Wednesday afternoon. That will be a sharper front coming through. That'll be the dividing line between the warmth and humidity that we'll have in place to a fairly large drop in the warmth and humidity by the time we get toward the end of the week. As a matter of fact, we will go from lower half of the 90s for highs Tuesday to 80s Wednesday with that humidity, and then we drop it all the way back into the 60s. Very comfortable air settling back in. An air mass very close to what we had even before we got into the weekend. That will be around for a good portion of the rest of the week. Partial sunshine for both Thursday and Friday. We get into the weekend, we may have a system starting to try to approach. We'll keep tabs on that as we get a bit closer. So higher heat and humidity. Again, a small chance of a storm after 4 or 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. A slightly better chance with a front coming through on Wednesday. And then we turn cooler and less humid. A 20-degree drop from highs on Wednesday into Thursday. And that drop continues to go all the way from Friday and into the start of the holiday weekend.